Hi guys. Morning. I got myself 2 coffees. It's like an Elvis documentary in the background. So I'll put that. I've been watching that all morning. I've been waiting for my wife. Right. So and she's just left. Okay, I've got me coffees. What more do you want in life? Coffee, coffee, coffee. Right. Okay, guys. Let me get my book, my phones. I do need 2 phones. When I do the lives, I do need 2 phones. I have told quite a few of you that we're going live, so I've messaged quite a few people. I'm so due to dye my hair now. I need to cut and dye my hair, so I'm going to do really soon. It's my kid at 2 o'clock today. It is my kid's nativity at school, so I want to get 2 lives in before the nativity. It is possible. If I do one now, I'll quickly do a run and my weightlifting and do another live. I've got enough time to. I've worked it all out. It can be done. Now I do want to introduce this book today on this live. Just the introduction. It's a very long introduction, very long, so might take a while. And someone sent me I'm not going to read it now because I don't have time, but I want to thank them. I'm pretty sure it was. Let me just have a look. I'm trying to remember the name of the person that sent it me. I'm pretty sure. Well, it's because I've sent you all messages. It's gone down the bottom, so I don't know which one it was. One of you sent me a mini biography of Priscilla Presley where she admits unfaithfulness. I did just quickly take a picture of just that one bit so I could read it to you, but we're not going to. Whoever sent it me, thank you. I think it might have been Darlene. Darlene, are you there? Whoever sent it me, I'm going to read that mini documentary, mini biography. So I wanted to read it to you, right? It's more that she admits that, actually a better way of phrasing it, she admits that Elvis was faithful. Because I've always said that Elvis was faithful when Elvis first got engaged to her, and obviously we had the marriage, the pregnancy, the birth of Lisa Marie came so quick. I've always said that through that little period, Elvis was loyal and faithful, wanted to be a good husband and a good dad. Yes, we know that when she first moved to Graceland, Elvis didn't want to be with just one girl. He wasn't ready to settle. So I think for her, for Priscilla, that was just a bit of a gamble. She took a gamble. Oh, I'll go and live with Elvis. You know, I think she lived with Vernon and Dee at first. Oh, I'll go and live with Elvis with the hope he may want to marry me one day. So anyway, I believe she took a punt. Hi, Luann. Thank you, Luann. I'm going to read your message because it was lovely. So there's a few of you sent me messages that were really nice. I'm going to have a little look at them now. Lily sent me a lovely message. Nancy is always very supportive. Hi, Tony. You made it. Tony, you're awake. Well done, Tony. Thank you. We love it when Tony joins us. Hi, Pat. Hi, Emily. Emily has sent me some brilliant messages this morning. Emily, I'm so grateful to you. Emily has been so good with me. Oh, yeah, Andrew. I have to say it. Andrew. Let me just see if I can get Andrew's last name. Andrew I mean, we've read Andrew's comments out on here a few times. Andrew Morenin has been so generous to me. He sent me a massive coffee. Andrew, that you are very, very kind. He said, I know we've read out some of his very detailed, lengthy emails. He's posted them to me, and he sent us a few questionnaires. But Andrew, you're very, thank you so much for sending me that coffee. You are very, very kind. Andrew Morenin, Team Elvis. And obviously a few of you have sent me, like Kate has sent me a coffee, and Elizabeth, Bernard, Linda, of course. Quite a few of you, over the last few weeks, have sent me little coffees. Obviously, we've got Richie Boy and Cherie. Just even I think. Just thank you, guys. Anyone who sends me a coffee, I really appreciate it, guys. I'm going to spend it on the wife and the kids. It's not going to me. I promise you, it will go to the wife and kids. I'll just get them little treats. Yeah. So thank you. So a few of you have had my back. Actually, more than a few of you. A lot of you have had my back. Now, we've had a very, very interesting. Sorry, I crack up. We've had a very interesting 3 weeks. Like Elaine has been cracking me up. Elaine is just. I'm so glad that me and Elaine have got a friendship. So, but even Emily was making me laugh this morning. She just, you guys, I tell you, the thing I like, hi Jean, the thing that I like about you guys, Team Elvis, and we've gone through this weird stage, I won't mention names this morning, I can't be bothered. You've all turned it into quite a funny thing. You've made it quite humorous. You've made it like, I said to Elaine, it's like an episode of Cheers. Do you remember Cheers, guys? Just the whole thing has just become hilarious. Honestly, I laugh every day. That's how silly the whole thing is. And I do think I have noticed, because I've started, because we, Team Elvis, have started standing up for ourselves. I have noticed that people are starting to realize. Oh, sorry, guys. I can't stop laughing. I have noticed now that there's people on YouTube are starting to realize that I have been attacked and that I have been mistreated and that all of the stuff that has gone on is just a joke, just laughable. People are starting to realize that the things that have been said about me are just ridiculous and so untrue and so far from the truth. So it's all become very funny. Yeah, I'm sorry. My wife walked in on me yesterday. I was watching a video. Sorry, guys. Oh my God, you can't make it up. And she's like, "What are you laughing for?" And I said to her, "Well, it's just so comical, isn't it? It's like the funniest thing you could. If you said to me, tell me if anyone agrees. If you said to me that was going to happen, yeah, so that situation was going to happen a month ago, I would have laughed at you. It's literally like, it's so ridiculous and out there and bizarre and crazy that I can't even explain it. Cannot even explain. It's like, it really does crack me up. My wife is like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, because it's just so funny. It's so funny. It's like, it's the best comedy. It is the best comedy ever. I reckon. I'm sure we are in the best comedy show ever, aren't we, guys? Yeah. So anyway, for people that don't know what I'm talking about, that's how I see it. And then obviously we've had this massive uprising of people that are trying to stop us from defending. There's quite a big movement of anti-defending Elvis, Lisa, and the bloodline. And I actually love that that's happened. because how can I explain it? Because it's made us stand out. I think these people that are trying to keep us down, prevent us from defending, you know, of course, this book is the best book ever for defending Elvis, the best, yeah? But these people that are trying to hold us back, hold us down, not me, I'm only one person. You Elvis fans, there's millions of you. These people that are trying to hold the Elvis fans back from defending Elvis Presley, you've just made us get stronger. You've actually, the people preventing us from doing our job, which is defending Elvis and the bloodline, you've actually made us more prominent. I think you've brought us more to the forefront. You've attracted attention to us. And the big standout thing, I'm not just talking about Team Elvis, I'm talking about Elvis fans, yeah? The big, because come on, people have been defending Elvis. Lisa Marie has been defending Elvis since she was a little girl, yeah? People have been defending Elvis for decades and decades. Todd Slaughter, a prime example, Todd Slaughter. They've been defending Elvis for before I was born, probably. But I just think this backlash of people trying to mute us and keep us down and tell us off for defending, I just think it's helped us. It's boosted us. It's made go, oh, right. Oh, maybe Elvis does need defending. Oh, they have a point. Because whenever I've done my reaction videos, unfortunately, I've had to do a few because some people have mistreated us, called us names for defending. My video last night where I did a review on Sally Hoddle's video post that she posted on YouTube, basically telling us to shut up. Yeah, Sally Hoddle's video on her channel, you know, the author of this book, which I am going to read chapter 2 of soon. She basically says to you, shut up. Elvis wouldn't like you defending him. That's really, isn't that what she says? Shut up, fans. Elvis wouldn't like you defending me. And then she also basically says, because she has a degree and she's educated, that gives her the right to talk down to us. And because she wrote a book, she is now the authority on Elvis that can speak on his behalf. No. Sally Hoddle, you're not the authority on Elvis. The people that I think are in a very strong position to speak on Elvis's behalf are the fans. The fans. Even more so, the fans that want to defend him. The fans that want to defend him. So let me just read. I'm going to read your comments, guys. We're not in a rush. We're going to be here ages. I hope you've made tea. I hope you've made coffee, because we are going to be here for a while, because I've got a lot to talk about. Pamela, thank you. Excellent comment. Right. I just want to I am going to read the Priscilla thing, the mini bio, but not at the moment. I've got other things I want to do, but I'm definitely going to read it. Yeah. So I did take a screenshot. And this, I've always said that Elvis was faithful through the engagement to Priscilla and the marriage and the pregnancy and the birth. I've always said that. Afterwards, things changed because he caught her being unfaithful. 8 weeks after the baby was born, Lisa Marie, 10 months after the marriage, and then everything changed. Yeah. Now, it's only a short section. This is her own words in her interview. And I'm going to read the whole interview out, but not now. Elvis was faithful to me during our marriage. I cheated on him. He passed a lie detector test until he learned of my indiscretions. Elvis never cheated. Only after I left him, Elvis was a loving, sincere man who respected his home and family. His career took him away from us. Being so young and naive, I thought wrongly that he just didn't care anymore. Had I known then what I do now about this business, I would have been more patient and more able to help him. And I want to read that again because it's not long. Her words. And it verifies what I've always been trying to push, because a lot of my views are my views that are based on the research I've had either read, watched, or you guys have sent me. Yeah? I want to read that bit. I want to read that bit. Morning, Finola. Right. Let's just read it again, guys. Elvis was faithful to me during our marriage. I cheated on him. He passed a lie detector test, and until he learned my indiscretions, Elvis never cheated. Only after I left him, Elvis was a loving, sincere man who respected his home and family. His career took him away from us, and being so young and naive, I thought wrongly that he just didn't care anymore. Had I known then what I do now about this business, I would have been more patient and more able to help him. Okay, guys? Hi, Finola. So, just quickly reading your comments. So, come on, guys. Yeah. Now, remember, we understand. Come on, I don't want to keep saying the same story, but come on. They briefly met. She moves over in the hope of them getting married one day. Under a lot of pressure, they get married. Elvis stays faithful. They have a baby. She's unfaithful. So Elvis loses interest in her because she was unfaithful. Elvis loved Lisa Marie, so he would do anything to keep Lisa Marie. So he stuck it out a bit longer. Then she runs off, humiliates Elvis with Mike Stone, and then spends the rest of her life ripping him off until he dies. And then even after he dies, she rips him off for the rest of her life. Obviously, she's still alive. And then she starts attacking her own family. So Lisa Marie and Riley and the twins. That's the truth of it. If you want to cut it short, that's the truth of it. The unfaithfulness was before he wanted to settle down, after she was unfaithful. It's quite basic. Yeah, Elvis felt stupid catching Priscilla being unfaithful. So his way of getting back at her was he's going to act like a single man, especially if it's just after his baby was born, because it was more humiliating than ever. That's how I see it. I see it quite basic. Yeah. So I quickly, actually, I'm going to top up my coffee. I'm going to just reboil my kettle, top up my coffee, and then we're gonna do a few things this morning, guys. Let me just reboil it. We're gonna do a few things. I'm not in a rush. I've got quite a while. Yeah. And what I want to do is I want to read some of your comments. Let's just warm this up. Obviously, we're in the UK. We're in my kitchen. I want to read some of your comments. Sorry, guys. I want to read some of your comments because you guys have been so good to me. on my reaction videos to the people that try to prevent us from defending Elvis. Now, I'm not reading the comments to cause more beef, but I do think I need to thank you guys, how you supported me. So I'm going to read some of your comments, and then we're going to get off that topic. And then I want to talk about this book that lovely Linda sent me. So, you know, we're having a bit of a chat today as well, Rob, as well as other things. Hi, Gio. Hello, my friend. So I want to say this to you guys. There was a little phase for a few weeks where people had doubts, yeah, and started to maybe believe the bullshit, yeah. There was. I could see the downturn. I could see, I could feel there was a downturn. It only lasted, I don't know, 8-9 days. But I can tell now there's a big upturn. Everyone's flooding back. I'm getting loads of comments again. Look, all the views have shot back up again. I'm pretty sure that all of you and the people that are just watching probably have realized that we have been attacked, and what we've gone through was so unfair, and that it's all lies. I think all you guys have realized now. I know the real loyal ones have never believed it, but I think there was a bit of a peripheral of people that were wondering if the things that are being said about me and my channel were true. I can tell now that that wave has passed and you've all flooded back and the support is there. Okay, so we've gone back to normal, how things were before we were being attacked, before we had this crazy situation, and we are standing out more than ever. I know a lot of you were very loyal, but we are standing out more than ever now as defending Elvis Presley, that I'm just a family man who's deeply in love. I get emotional now. Let me just get that emotion out of me. I'm just a family man who's deeply in love, who's very fortunate. I have 5 kids with my wife. Obviously, I've got another son who's Andreas, who's 28. I love him to bits. Me and him are really close. I named him after my brother. I'm just a family man. I'm a very decent, kind family husband. I would never hit my wife. I would never hit my kids. I don't have a mean bone in my body, guys. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is, so because what's happened is a bit strange, but my main point is I feel that this is all past now, guys. I feel that we're getting the other side of it now, and we can just get back to normal. So all of you that have stood by me, I really appreciate it. And some of you have really made a difference. I mean, like, some of you have really helped me. Really, like, I really appreciate it. Really. Thank you so much. I'm not going to say names because there's so many of you that have helped me. Linda, it's okay. You've all been, everyone on here has been fantastic. Every one of you. I can see all the names. You've all been, yes, right. Okay, so I do want to read some of your comments. Now, some of your comments are going to probably may say things that are close to the knuckle, but I'm going to read them. Right, so this is from Lily. I don't think Lily's on. Lily, are you on? So I am going to read some of these comments in a second, guys. I want to read a few of these, then I'm going to read yours, okay? I'm not in a rush. Get your coffees, get your teas. We're going to chill out together. We're going to have a nice morning together, okay, guys? Okay. Right. Lily, Louis, you're a good man. Now, if I get tearful, guys, I'll try not to get tearful, okay? My emotions are quite here. I do get tearful quite easy. It's just the way I am. I've always been like that. I was like that when I was a kid. So if I get tearful, it's happy tears. Happy tears, okay, guys? Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Are you still in England? You're still in England. Are you, Jane? Are you enjoying England? Are you enjoying? I know you're here having a good time. Are you having a nice time? Right. Right. So let's read it. Louis, you're a good man. There's people who are attacking you. Rick from A to Z and your former members are just unhappy people. Now remember, everyone I blocked here for being rude to me are now jumping around saying horrible things about me and Team Elvis. Yeah, there's not many. I actually think it's only about 6 people. I think it's only about 6 people, guys. It's not. I haven't blocked that many people. Right. They are just unhappy people trying to bring you down, especially that. I'll just call her the card lady for now. The pretend card lady that doesn't actually have cards. Right. Anyway, and with her diabolical remarks, you are better than them, and they know that. It's a shame that being Elvis fans, they cannot be civil to other people and be able to accept other opinions and be kind. But some people are capable of doing so because they have a black heart and are mentally unwell. I thank you for your channel. Appreciate your presentations. We will keep on defending Elvis, and we will also defend you. Be well, Louis. Guys, that says a lot. Of course, we're going to carry on defending. Of course, we're going to carry on covering Elvis topics, reading the books. We've just had this beautiful book sent to us. Yeah, from Linda. And we're going to start going through this book. You know, we predominantly defend. We predominantly discuss Elvis and obviously Lisa Marie and the family. Yeah. But we are, because I've realized that there's a lot of people that don't want us to defend. We also have to stand up and demand the right to defend. So that we have another side to our channel now, not only defending and reading the books and making videos, discussing everything Elvis. We now also have to hold up our sword and say, we're going to defend, whether you like it or not. That has happened now. So to the people that think that we shouldn't defend, that Elvis doesn't need defending, we now have a battle with them. And I'm a friendly battle, but we are going to do our best to show the world that we do have the right. Elvis fans around the world have the right to defend Elvis's image, reputation, legacy. You name it, whatever you want. The wrongdoing that has happened to Elvis and Lisa and Riley and the twins, we have the right to stand up and shout as loud as we can and defend those people. We're not weird because we do it. We're not haters. We're not bottom feeders, which is what we were called. Yeah, we defend with love. We defend with love. So let me just read Luann's comment. Hi, Luann. I found Louis's channel way back in February when Louis had just the post. I read on the post defending Elvis Presley, UK. Louis, do you remember my first comment on your post? I don't remember your first comment, but I definitely remember, Luann, I definitely remember you joining me right at the beginning. So guys, I don't know if you know this, when we first started, it could have been February, I'm not actually sure when we first started, I was doing live streams to myself. There was no one on my live streams. When I first started doing the reason I did live streams is because my car had broken down. I was fixing my Volkswagen camper van. The engine had blown up. So I didn't have time to make videos. So what I did was, I thought, oh, I know what I'd do. I'll do a live stream in the morning, and then I'll go out and spend the day fixing my camper van, rebuilding the engine. Yeah. So what I was doing the lives, spending the whole day on my camper van, rebuilding the engine. And then I was coming back in around 5 o'clock, and like 300 people had watched my live, even though when I did the live, it was just me on my own. And then what happened? What happened was, a few people started joining me. Yeah, there's a few of you here. How many of you here? There's not many of you, but there's a few of you here that were joining me on the lives right at the start, and there was only a handful of you, under 10 people, and we were just having a bit of a chat. I was doing these lives every morning. It took me about 3 weeks to finish the camper van. So I started realizing that the lives were becoming quite popular, yeah, which really surprised me, by the way. And it made me think, do you know what? I want to do more of this. Now, the lives weren't defending Elvis. They were just discussing Elvis. I was reading Elvis's history. We were reading some books. I think we were reading Elvis and Me. I'm pretty sure it was Elvis and Me. And then what happened is the lives took a life of their own. And then once I finished fixing the camper van, we started building up a small family, which is phenomenal now. Yeah. So really, the reason we do lives is because my camper van engine blew up. That's the truth of it. If my camper van engine had not have blown up, we wouldn't be doing lives. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy to think that. What these people need to understand is Lisa is speaking to us from the book. She is revealing the people who abused her, her father, and why do other channels ignore her words and praise. I agree. And the funny thing is, you say and praise these monsters, Elaine. That's what they called me. I have been called that. Come on, guys. How am I a monster? Because I defend Elvis and I'm a family man at home with my kids. I'm going to go backwards on your comments. I'm still going to read some more. I like the minions, Josie. They're cute. Right, so we got, hi, Tony. Hope you're well. I'm going to go backwards if you don't mind. We definitely have the right to defend. I am so impressed by this channel, and I'm glad that we do and admire you so much. And I love everybody. This is part of this group. Elizabeth, I admire you. Yeah, remember, it's reciprocated. You guys, thankfully, like what we do and are part of our family. But I admire you back. You guys have won me over. You guys are educating me every day on Elvis and his bloodline. I enjoy having debates with you guys. You guys are teaching me. But we're more than that. We're more than that. We've actually got to know each other's personalities. We've got to know each other's lives. Many of you, I know the basics of your lives. Yeah. And we're more than just Elvis fans here. We are a small growing family that have got to know each other, that have got each other's back. We actually support each other. We help each other through tough times, don't we? I think we do. Now, obviously, I don't want to go into it. Obviously, tomorrow is my wife's last day of treatment. Let me just let the dog out. Where is he? Right, go on then. Sorry, guys. Go on then. Go and have a little wee-wee. Right, I'm going to try to just brush over what I'm about to say to you, but otherwise I'll just start crying. But tomorrow is my wife's last day of treatment. She's doing very well, by the way. So I discovered my wife's condition. We know how serious it was. Let me just. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I discovered my wife's situation whilst doing a live. So we were doing lives. We'd only been doing them about a month. Yeah. Then we had this horrific news, which we knew involved a major operation, very, very serious, guys. And I discovered it whilst we were growing as a family. Now, people may say to me, because we had quite a nice family here. By that time, there was a lot of you. There was a few hundred of you. And people may say, how can I say it? Because obviously you're strangers, I'm not in America. I'm not in Canada. I'm not in Australia. I'm not in Spain, Italy, wherever you are. There's a lot of you in the UK now. People may say, oh, come on, we don't really know each other. But I tell you what, when I first had that shocking news, which was nothing worse has ever happened to me, I didn't know where to turn. I literally was like, oh my God. Of course, I'm fully there for my wife and my kids. I'm like completely enveloped them in love and support. Yeah, of course, I was completely there for my wife every step of the way, because it affected me quite badly. But obviously the one it's affected the most is my wife. But my wife is a very strong person. She was stronger than me. I was more upset than she was. I would say she didn't cry. It was me that was doing all the crying. She didn't cry. She's a strong lady. Yeah. So she went through the operation. Thankfully, it was all removed. She's on chemotherapy. We know this. Yeah. She's 12 weeks of treatment. And I know that people don't understand this, but me turning to you guys and just getting on with my lives, reading the books, discussing Elvis, defending Elvis, you guys sending me loads of information to learn, books to learn. That was the best therapy for me to get past it, to move through it. And you guys were the best distraction. And you guys have really, really, really helped me through that horrible situation. I think we're coming out at the tail end of it now. Tomorrow's the last day of treatment. And then, touch wood. And I pray every day that she will fully recover. Yeah. So we are more than just a Defending Elvis channel. We actually support each other. Many of you have had problems. Many of you are having problems. Many of you have been unwell. We stand together as a family, as well as a Defending Elvis channel. So I thank all of you for that. Thank all of you. So then obviously when I've just explained all that to you, when we have this situation with this person who's obviously not well, yeah, talking about me as if and my family but we know the circumstances. It doesn't make sense. So in the end, you have to laugh. In the end, you have to laugh at it. That's all you can do. So right. So I want to just see if there's any other comments. There was a few comments of support. Now in case anyone's watching on the outside, we are having just a bit of a chat. We're not. I am hoping to still talk about this book before we go. Right, let me just shut the door. Right. Dogs are running around. I mean, it's freezing cold outside, guys. Okay, right. Oh, yeah. So, guys, to cut that conversation short, any of you are having problems, yeah, we're here for you. Me, Team Elvis, we're here for you. Remember that. The dog's crying over there. I don't know why the dog's crying. What's the matter? I think she's waiting for Aurora. Aurora's gone out, my friend. Right, let's have a look. So a message. This is about Priscilla. It's from Joanne. I don't think Joanne's here. I'm just going to read a couple of... Oh, thanks, Gio. That's a lovely comment. That's so kind of you to say that, Gio. Right. There we are. See, Finola. See? I send you love, Finola. So come on, we've all had health problems. Some of us have had mental health problems. We've had, problems in our relationships, problems in our marriages. we've all had some serious ups and downs. Some of us are all alone, you know. Some of us have serious illnesses. You know, we have a mix and match here of in our family. It doesn't matter what it is. We stand together on it. We stand together. Right. When Priscilla left Elvis, she was determined to make it on her own, using her maiden name, hence Bis and Bo. She began struggling financially and accused him of fraud to get the second divorce settlement. Around that time, she went back to using the Presley name. She only really stopped using it for a short period, which I think is true. This is according to Olivia Biss. So the Biss and Bo clothing boutique. Olivia Biss is obviously the partner, yeah? Biss and Bo, who was glad that she did so as it helped the business. She gave interviews to Ladies' Home Journal using the name Priscilla Presley. She was never her own person, as she likes to make out. Let's have a look. I think it didn't take her long to realize that life was easier using the Presley name. We all know that. Come on, we all agree she should never have took that name back. She gave it up after the first divorce. It wasn't officially done in writing, but verbally she gave up the Presley name. She was going to use the name Bulow because for security purposes and many other reasons. And as far as I'm concerned, she shouldn't be using the name Presley. 100%, she shouldn't be using it. Right. Let's have a look. There was a guy called Rising who's offered to send me some very unusual books. Let me read this to you guys. Rising, if you're watching our show, thank you so much. This is very kind. He says, I'm in the UK and have a few little harder to find Elvis books written by super fans. I have Sue's book, Sue and Cricket. And it says in the TTW2. I'm not sure what that means. And also Donna Lewis, Welcome Home, Volume 1. And Becky Yancey's. Elaine might know these. Elaine, do you know these books? But they sound very interesting. And Becky Yancey's book, Elvis and Vernon's Secretary. So Elvis and Vernon's Secretary wrote a book. If you promise to look after them, I'd be happy to send them to you for your channel on loan, shall we say. Let me know if that's something you would like to do. They are awesome books. Now, I'm so grateful. That is a very nice offer. But I have to say to you, my kids like grabbing my books, getting the felt tips out. So I can't promise you that I'll look after the books. I probably recommend that you don't send them. Now, if you want to send them and you're prepared to take the risk of my kids messing around with them, then please go ahead. I'm very grateful. But if you want those books to be kept in good condition and looked after, I probably recommend you don't send them. But that is so, so kind. Right, let's keep going at the comments. So if we go to the let's go to the video channel. Here we go. The funny thing is, these reaction videos we've been doing, you know, against these other those two channels that attacked us, and sometimes we mention the crazy person. They've been getting a lot of views. Yeah, we're talking like they're averaging around 500 to 1,000 views. So you guys sort of picking on us has actually boosted my channel. So I seem to be benefiting by your by other people's nastiness. So it's a bit odd, isn't it, guys? I did the reaction views to defend myself, not to get more views. But it seems to have gone that way. Right, so I'm just going to click on one of the reaction videos. I think the best reaction video that I did was the last one I did. And I think it was called We will defend Elvis Presley against Priscilla Presley's wrongdoing. That's what it's called, yeah? So shall I just let me try and show you it. It's not very clear. Yeah, so I'm going to click on the comments. So there's 40 comments on just that one video. That video is 645 views, which is pretty good, mine, because this is a 2.5 hour video. So 645 views, a lot of views for such a long video. So if we click on it, and I want to read the comments that we've had. Luckily, almost everyone we had was supportive. There was, I think there were 2 nasty comments, and I just deleted them. If they're nasty, I'm deleting them. If they've just got a point of view that is different than mine, I let it stay. But if they're rude and they're calling me names, I delete them. Yeah. I'm going to read your comments in a sec, guys. So Elaine, seeking the truth is not negative. Now, Elaine does post a lot of comments on my videos, but Elaine, I really appreciate it. The thing I like about Elaine, yeah, you're right, Elaine, but that's good because we're here for another 30 years, Elaine. But the thing I like about Elaine is, don't forget, I do 3 lives a day. We're going to do it. Yeah. The thing I like about Elaine is she takes her time. Elaine doesn't rush. I've noticed this with Elaine. She takes her time. She goes and she's a busy lady. Elaine, we're going to talk about you for a second. She's a busy lady. She keeps her life very full. But I think Elaine looks forward to getting home, relaxing and watching the live streams, breaking them down very carefully. Am I right, Elaine? Breaking them down very carefully. She puts a lot of thought into it. Elaine is what's the word for somebody that really knows their stuff? Elaine is very knowledgeable, has had years of experience with Elvis, anything Elvis. So she will watch the live streams, she will break them down and she will comment on them. Sometimes 10, 15 comments per video, which I love, by the way, because I really enjoy reading Elaine's comments. And she will give honest criticism to each live stream, and she really takes her time. She really takes her time. It means a lot to me. I love it. I love it, Elaine. So I am very grateful. Very grateful. Right. So right, let's just read some of them. I think she's commenting in relation to people saying leave the past in the past. I definitely don't think we should leave the past in the past. I think we should be discussing the past to defend Elvis, Lisa and Riley and Finley and Harper. I think we have to. I think we have to bring up the wrongdoing, honestly, guys. So anything that happened years ago is still having a knock-on effect today. So how can they say not to discuss it? Perfect sentence, Elaine. Perfect sentence. Hi, Kate. Thank you for your lovely comment, by the way. Let's have a look. Lisa is talking to us. She's exposing people who have abused her. We must listen to her. I always hold up the book. Riley finished this book so the world would know the truth, so that something will be done about it. Justice for Lisa Marie. Okay. She talks about her mother's wrongdoing. She talks about her father about her father. Oh yeah, she talks about Elvis, of course. And then Elaine is saying loudly, listen to her. Elaine feels that this book has been swept under the carpet and is already forgotten about. And I think she's right. I think Elaine's right. What has happened to defend Lisa, to get justice for Lisa? Nothing. Nothing has happened. That in itself is a crime. Yeah. Are you going to bully her now for talking about the past? Lisa wanted us to know. Listen to her. Now, I get the comment that Elaine's saying here. She says, are you going to bully her for talking about the past? Because if you look at the channel that attacked us, the video that Sally Hoddle, the author of this book, Destined to Die Young, the video that she posted 4 months ago, telling us to forget the past. The past is in the past. It's already done. We can't change it. The people with that mentality, well, the book From Here to the Great Unknown is all about the past. So do these people that have told us off for defending Elvis, that think that we're stupid defending Elvis, do they want us to not remember? Lisa, Elvis's daughter, has done a book about the past because she wants defending. She wants Riley to defend her. Eventually, Finley and Harper, who absolutely adore their mother. So what Elaine is saying is, what? So now we've brought up the past. Are we in the wrong? Are we doing something wrong? And then Elaine is ending that comment by saying, why is no one listening? Why is no one listening? It's the truth, guys. It's a brilliant comment. Elaine, it's a brilliant comment. So Jane, I don't know if you're here. Jane says that she's really proud of us. Thank you, Jane. Jane Mushjin. So then Elaine has gone off and done some research, and she's found that these channels also attack other people. Thank you, Elaine. She's also, I'm going to shorten your comments, Elaine, because otherwise we'll be here for ages. But Elaine is basically saying, why are these people, why are these other channels not defending Elvis? They want to talk about his music and his movies and his life, yeah? But why are they too scared? This is Elaine's words, yeah? Why are they too scared to defend him? Why are they too scared to talk about Priscilla's wrongdoing, Mike Stone's wrongdoing? Why? She's right. She has a good point. So then Lily, another very kind comment. Oh no, I've already read that one. Okay. So there's that one. Let's find another one. So you get the gist of what I'm trying to say though, don't you guys? Let me just let's click on another one. Right. So I think it's Kate. Kate, you are here, aren't you? Let me just make sure I've got the right Kate. Yeah, Kate, you are here. Hi, Kate. Kate, are you there? Yeah, all right, Kate is. I could just see it. Why are they ignoring Lisa's words? Who's behind it? Do Scientology and Priscilla have something to do with it? And someone was saying this to me yesterday. Are Scientology muting and influencing these people? Obviously, Sally, the other channel. My gut feeling is with Sally maybe, but with the other channel probably not. I personally think the other channels, there's two of them, yeah, we're just being silly. Just being silly. That's what I think. Disrespectful. Yeah. Bit rude. Yeah. I don't think it had anything to do with Scientology. Right. Kate, I'm going to read your comment. Hi, Louis. Kate here. Now, Kate always sends me amazing comments like, wow. Yeah. Kate is like, thank you. Kate here. Yay, Louis. I'm so glad to hear you say it made you more and more determined. Obviously, you guys know I did have a difficult day. It all felt like it was all coming at once. I really felt like I was being attacked. We had some pretty horrific things being said about me and my channel and Team Elvis, because it wasn't just me that was being attacked, it was you guys. So I did have a bad day. I think there was a night when I was really tired and I did a live stream. I think Songbird was with me on that night. She was very supportive, but she could tell that I was tired. I'd had enough, yeah. Because I just couldn't believe the barrage of bullshit that was happening. But I did a late night live stream. I wasn't happy with it. I just didn't feel right. I just needed a good night's sleep. Now, when I woke up, guys, when I woke up that morning, I woke up very early, 5 in the morning. I had a massive surge of fight in me, a massive surge of energy. And I spent that whole day fighting back. I made 3 very long live streams. I massively defended Team Elvis. I defended myself. I defended our right to defend Elvis and Lisa. And I'll tell you now, guys, I am back. I am back. It's like the Terminator 2, mate. It's like, I'm back. Yeah. And my fight now, my resolve to fight with Team Elvis, with Elvis fans, to disagree with these people that think that we don't have the right to defend Elvis, to go into the past, bring up the past, to defend Elvis and Lisa, of course. And I've come through my bad day. I only had one bad day. I'm now more determined than ever. More times 10, guys. I was determined anyway. It's times 10 now, because I now, it's a bit like the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I am gonna fight with Team Elvis for the right to defend Elvis and his bloodline, especially Lisa Marie. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, thank you, Kate. So I'm so glad that you hit to hear you say it's made you more determined. I'm so glad you have come out fighting. Thank you, Kate. And I am. Yeah, I'll do it from kindness, from love. I'll do it in a respectful way. And so you should. Why should you and us, Team Elvis, I'm so pleased that Kate speaks for us as a whole, sit back and take it. And I tell you what, guys, I did sit back and take it. This is the mistake we made. Do any of you agree with this? This is the mistake we made, that when we started getting the abuse, we just thought, oh, forgive, forgive, be kind, be kind. We were sitting back and taking it. And because we were sitting back and taking it, it got worse. It got worse and worse. Eventually, other people started joining in. Then you have the very disloyal people, even some members of Team Elvis that I've now blocked. Yeah, not many, 6 different people joining in with the hate, the lies. Yeah, so us sitting back and taking it didn't help. I'm a real believer in sending out kind vibes, kindness, love, doing things from a good heart, but it wasn't working. It wasn't working. The people were getting worse. The numbers of people that were joining in on the hate were slowly growing. Things only turned the tide. The tide only turned when I put my foot down and said, enough's enough. We're getting a backbone. When I said, I think there was a day when I made a live stream and I said, enough's enough. I'm now standing up to you. I'm now going to fight these people. As soon as I made that decision, started posting lots of videos, reaction videos, standing up for Team Elvis, for Elvis fans, everything changed. These people backed off. Yeah. So unfortunately, guys, we are going to stand up for ourselves. Anyone that comes at us that is not being respectful and polite with good manners, we're going to stand up to them. We are going to do reaction videos and we will expose the truth. So if these people are lying and mistreating us, I am going to do videos to expose them. I will do it with respect. So anyone watching now, if you want to come at us and be rude, insulting, put us down, belittle us, remove our right to defend Elvis and his bloodline, you're going to have a fight on your hands, because I ain't going to take it. We ain't taking it. But we will always come from good-hearted love, kindness, and forgiveness. This is where we come from. Always to defend Elvis and his legacy. Always to help Lisa as much as we can. Yeah, to get justice for Lisa. Always. So, and I'm going to keep reading the comment. I'm so glad you have come out fighting, and so you should. Why should you and Team Elvis sit back and take it? We have to fight these bullies and haters. This, oh, God, you make me emotional, Kate. So let me just let the dogs bark. Must be a postman. All right, 1 second. It's going to be a postman. I'm coming back, guys. Warm up your coffees. All right. I'm going to warm up my coffee while they're barking their heads off. Right, what's going on? Come on, it's okay. Right, okay. Oh, it's you. Yeah, okay, all right. I am live at the moment. Right, so that's the dogs and the wife. The wife's quickly popped back to take the dogs out. What it is, because sorry, let me just grab the coffee a minute. Sorry guys, just 1 second. Don't worry guys, we're not in a rush. We got ages. Okay, so because it's tomorrow's the last day of my wife's treatment. Today she has to go to the hospital and get blood tests done and stuff, and then she is going to go to the school, because she does still go to the school 1 hour a day. So she thought she'd quickly come back and walk the dogs before she goes to the hospital to get the blood stuff, and then she'll come back and then she'll go off to the school. And luckily she teaches with our kids, Tino and Yasmin. Aurora's there with them, so it's really good. Right, put some coffee, some hot water in these coffees. Okay. Okay, right, we're back. There's 42 of you watching. Please like and subscribe. If you want to get me a coffee, go ahead, click the coffee button. Right, let's read these comments. Right, let's see where we are. So Kate, are you still there? Kate? Now we have to fight these bullies and haters. Now I was bullied because it was 3 people attacking me. I was definitely bullied. Thankfully, that video has been deleted. Yeah. Which is good for them really, because they're the ones that look bad because they were doing the bullying. But anyway, this is going to make you feel. This is going to make you, Louis. All right. Okay, Kate. Is Kate still there? Kate, where are you? This is going to make you, Louis. I understand what she's saying. That comment, this is going to make you. I think what you're trying to say, Kate, is that people trying to prevent us from defending Elvis, defending Lisa, and the twins, and Riley. Oh, thank Tony. You're too kind to me. Tony, you're too kind to me. Yeah. Thank you so much. That is very kind. But I think what Kate is trying to say to us yeah, is because they tried to prevent us. Hi, Linda. Linda, I got your book, mate. Look, Linda. Linda, look what Linda got me. Da, da, da. Linda, you're too nice to me. Anyway, as I was saying, sorry, I've been sidetracked. Because anyone wants to send me anything, guys, my address is in the description. I love little gifts. I think it's really cute. Really cute. Right. I think what Kate is trying to say is that because we were prevented from, no, people tried to prevent us from defending Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline, also attacked us for it, but not just that, tried to mute us, that we shouldn't be able to talk about the past. So because they tried to attack the whole movement of defending Elvis, which is not just me, there's a few doing it. Now, did you know, guys, that Shauna joined us last night? Did you know, any of you know that? Were many of you here? Shauna also defends Elvis. Rhonda also defends Elvis at Presley Mania. Rare Elvis Photos defends Elvis. Hidden Minds defends Elvis. There's some great channels there defending Elvis. But my point is that, no, Kate's point is this, that because of this big hoo-ha, this uprising of hate, yeah, this attack that we've sustained, suddenly it's added credibility to what we do. I really believe that. It's fueled our fire to fight harder, to be more determined. And I think that the word of mouth now is really going around, because I've noticed the views on my channel have shot up, which I never knew that was going to happen. It wasn't my intention. I just wanted to defend me and Team Elvis. I wanted to defend our right to defend, yeah, to defend Elvis and Lisa. So she's basically saying, her words, this is going to make you. What she's really saying is, suddenly we are a force. Defending Elvis Presley is a force. That's what she's saying. And it's not just about me. It's not just about Team Elvis. It's about Elvis fans. Because come on, guys, the only people that truly defend Elvis are the Elvis fans that want to defend him. The ones that don't want to defend him, that's up to them. I'm not forcing people to defend. If people want to run a channel that is just about talking about his music and his movies and his books and all the good stuff he did, that's fine. That's completely right. I have nothing against people that just want to promote Elvis, improve his image and reputation, and maintain his legacy. I'm not against that at all. Good luck, guys. I think it's brilliant. There's some amazing channels out there, and there are some fantastic Elvis channels out there. At the moment, one of my favorite is Rare Elvis Photos. I really like his style. Yeah, he's the one I watch the most. But second to that is obviously Rhonda, Shauna, and Hidden Minds. That's my go-to. Yeah, I quite actually like AM Vintage. I think AM Vintage are pretty good, actually. But anyway, I'm being sidetracked. So we have to fight these bullies and haters. This is going to make you, Louis. Team Elvis are more powerful out there. When I was hearing about all the crap that you were receiving, I was so angry that I couldn't be part of it. I'm just waiting on my new phone, so hopefully that will sort everything out. Why do they want to hold us back? I love that. Kate, are you not here, Kate? I love that. And Elaine was saying this as well. Why do they want to hold us back? I agree. Why? We're only trying to do good. We're only trying to clear Elvis's image and reputation for the wrongdoing that has happened to him, not just from Priscilla, but mainly from Priscilla. We're trying to make a difference to how Elvis is spoken about around the world. We're trying to make a difference. Yeah. We want people to go, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. When I talk to people about Priscilla's behavior, the way she treated Elvis, They're like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Is that true? They can't believe it. Most non-Elvis fans, if you mention Elvis to them, they will automatically say he was a drug addict, he was an abuser, he was a paedophile, he was a serial adulteress, he had a horrible temper, and he was a controller, a groomer. They'll say all these horrible things. That is so far from the Elvis, the true Elvis that we know. The true Elvis is so far from the image. The image he has is so badly portrayed. And unfortunately, even the movies, even Baz Luhrmann's film, they don't get it right. They don't get it right. So we are here to expose the truth, to defend Elvis and Lisa. So, right, let's have a look. When I was hearing about all the crap, right, let's have a look. Why do they want to hold us back? Good, very good question. Very, very good question. Yeah, let's keep going. Don't they care about what's happening to Elvis and more recently Lisa Marie? And of course, Elaine and I think Michelle. There's a few of you have been messaging me saying that this book has been forgotten about. We must not forget it. We must keep reminding the public. The reason Lisa did those 16 tapes and asked Riley to finish the book is because she wanted to be defended. She wanted the information out there so that the right thing can be done against people like the sexual abuser, the alleged sexual abuser, Michael Edwards, and Priscilla's behavior because she was in charge of Lisa. So this is what Elaine keeps saying to me. This is recent. This is recent. This is like not long ago. So why is it being forgotten about already? Why are these disgusting claims in this book? Why is it being treated like they never happened? It doesn't make any sense. Does anyone know the answer? Why is this book being forgotten about? I just don't get it. I said, the mind boggles. Yeah, but anyway. So she says, Elvis, and more recently, Lisa. Haven't they read Lisa's book? I'll tell you what, this comment is so good. I wish Kate was here. Why haven't they read Lisa's book? Yes. So the book, many things in the book need to be defended. So these people that are trying to hold us back and say we shouldn't defending Elvis is weird, aren't they? That was the way it was worded was defending Elvis. What is that? What is that? Yeah. Why? Why would you act like that? Come on. Even the book Elvis and Me. Let me grab it. Let me just get it. Come on. Read the book. Read the book and understand why we have to defend Elvis. This book is a load of bullshit, a load of lies. This book is the most successful con in history. I repeat, this book is the most successful con in history. That's why we defend. Very simple. It's like something made me laugh. Someone sent me a comment. I think it was Nancy. She's not here. Nancy, you know, you and me, I really like you, Nancy. You crack me up. Nancy makes me laugh. She's so funny. She always defends me, but she speaks her mind. And Nancy, I am going to read. Nancy's asked me to read another chapter of Anita Wood's book. I'm going to, Nancy. I will. I'm going to read another chapter just for you, Nancy. But anyway, so someone said something to me. I can't remember who it was. They said Sally Hoddle. Oh yeah, yes, that's what it is. So we are being told off for bringing up the past. Yeah, we're being told off for bringing up the past. Don't bring up the past. Elvis wouldn't like it. You're damaging his reputation. You know, we shouldn't be talking about Priscilla, Colonel Tom Parker, Dr. Nick, and the Memphis Mafia because Elvis wouldn't want that. Elvis wouldn't want to be defended. The past is in the past. You can't change it. The channel that attacked us are saying that, and other people have said it, right? But this is the funny comment that was brought up. Someone sent me this in a comment. This book is all about the past. Sally Hoddle, who has told us to let the past be the past. Yeah, this book is all about the past. So should I be saying to Sally Hoddle, who is telling the Elvis fans to not talk about the past, should I be saying to Sally Hoddle, why are you talking about the past? The past should be left in the past. There's nothing we can do. You can't change the past. You get it, guys? It's very hypocritical. It's okay for Sally Hoddle, the author of this book, to bring up the past and make money from Elvis fans. Yeah, because it suits her need. Oh, I'm going to make a book. And then she feels it gives her the right to talk to Elvis fans like we're children. She thinks that because she's had an education, it gives her the right to talk down to us. But she allows herself the right to bring up the past. But we bring up the past and we're a bunch of haters. If we bring up the past to defend Elvis and Lisa and his bloodline, we're called haters. How is that fair? Sally, if you ever watch my videos, very, very hypocritical, because if you're allowed to bring up the past. Now, the next thing I'll say is this. Lisa Marie has brought up the past. All of this book is the past. All of it. I think Elaine will like what I'm saying now. All of this book is the past. All of it. Yeah? Shall we tell Lisa off for bringing up the past? This book helps defend herself, Lisa, against all the disgusting stuff. This book that was finished by her daughter, the whole book is the past. Are we going to tell her off? Are we going to tell Lisa Marie and Riley off for bringing up the past? You see how ridiculous it is. You see how ridiculous it is that we cannot bring up the past. Yeah, it's like, I'm just thinking if there's any other books. I mean, I've got more books, but you're getting the picture, aren't you? Now, this book is different because this book brings up the past, but is a complete pack of lies. So we defend against the lies. This con, the most successful con ever, this con that was accepted by all the media, all the interviewers around the world. So of course we're going to defend Elvis. Of course we're going to defend Lisa and say, oh my God, this book has trashed Elvis's image and reputation. So you get where I'm going, guys? Thank you, Thea. Thank you, Boligala. Mospais. Right. Let's keep reading. Why do they want to hold us back? Don't they care about what's happening to Elvis? More recently, Lisa Marie. Haven't they read Lisa's book? Weren't they shocked? I like those three words. Weren't they shocked? To the channels out there that are against us defending Elvis, defending Lisa and the bloodline, weren't you shocked? Weren't you shocked? Weren't you shocked? And then you wonder why we're called Defending Elvis. You wonder why we defend Elvis, Team Elvis, Elvis fans. You should be shocked. Saying leave the past in the past isn't cutting it. It isn't cutting it. You're accepting the wrongdoing. You should be shocked by this book and you should want to defend. That's what you should do, guys. Of course, we're Elvis channels as well. Of course, we are Elvis channels. We're going to talk all about Elvis for years. I do 3 live streams a day. We're going to cover everything. We're going to do lots of nice stuff, fun stuff, and we're going to read some great books. But we will also not ignore the past because the past is in the past. Saying, oh, leave it there. It's in the past. We can't change it. It's happened now. It's bullshit. It's the most biggest bullshit statement I've ever heard. And unfortunately, I heard it from that channel and I heard it from Sally Hoddle. It's just crap. Yeah. Right. So then it says, do you think it's okay what Priscilla has been accused of? not to mention her boyfriend. Don't forget, Priscilla's wrongdoing wasn't just the unfaithfulness. The massive wrongdoing was also the way Lisa was treated, how she was thrown into Scientology, how she stood to one side while her daughter was being abused by her boyfriend for 5 years. There's some serious stuff here that has to be exposed. Now, many people have fallen for the fairy tale with Elvis and Priscilla, the perfect marriage. It's such a load of bullshit, yeah? That they don't want to be negative about Priscilla. This channel in particular. They want to keep Priscilla on a pedestal, like she was this. It was a perfect relationship that only went wrong, and the reason it went wrong was Elvis's fault. Yeah. Well, we know that that's not true. We can't put Priscilla on a pedestal and treat her like some kind of goddess, some kind of queen of Graceland. We can't do it because too much wrong has happened. All of the wrong that has happened damaged Elvis, damaged Lisa Marie. I think tried to damage Riley, Finley and Harper, but I think Riley is big and strong enough to stand up to Priscilla. I think Riley sees straight through Priscilla. Honestly, I really believe that Riley sees straight through Priscilla. Yeah. So watch this space. But my gut feeling is that Riley is going to be fine. Riley is going to be fine. So I'll have to watch the second half later. So power to us. And she's only watched the first half of our reaction video. Oh, such a good comment. And then at the end, Kate says, Team Elvis rock. So good. So good. Kate, be proud. Kate, who on here is called Elvis and Lisa Marie Forever. I'm not, does that surprise anyone that she has written such a brilliant comment, and the name of her YouTube channel is Elvis and Lisa Marie Forever. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right, so Pat's on here. You're doing an amazing job. Keep doing what you're doing, as we, Elvis and Lisa and Marie fans, will not stop, even if the trolls continue to stand and fight. Thank you, Pat. Are you here? That's a great comment. Then we have, there's a few nice comments here with no names on it. It looks like Lynn Girl, great job. We love Elvis. Then we've got yeah, there's a few people saying that I'm owed an apology. I am owed an apology. I'm owed an apology. These guys haven't apologized yet. I like to think they're gonna. Yeah, they probably won't, but I like to think. You know, because it was 3 people ganging up on me. I deserve an apology. Let's have a look. So Jane has been very kind. Jane, I'm not sure if you're here. Deborah has been very kind. Deborah's probably asleep. Thank you, Deborah. Then we've got Chanel Falakeo. You're doing an amazing job, Louis. There will always be haters. Thank you. That's Chanel Falakeo. Thank you. Then we've got Hyperbex. So then we've got Nancy. Nancy just cracks me up. She's hilarious, Nancy. She's so funny. So then we got I think, let's have a look. All right, so okay, that's not relative to what we're talking about. Let me have a look. But I really like Nancy. She's just so funny. I'm only going to read the comments that sort of relate to what we're saying. Hang on, let's keep going. Right, so Elaine's comment. It's like none of them have read Lisa's book. and they do not listen to what Riley is saying. Who are these people? Why are they not questioning the abuse Lisa suffered? Why are they turning a blind eye to it? It's like anyone who defends either Lisa or Elvis is seen as a threat to them, and why? I can't answer that. I can't answer that. Let me just think. It's almost like these people want to sort of stay in the dark. They've got their sort of fantasy, fairy tale version of Elvis and his world, and obviously Lisa and Graceland, and it's almost like they don't want to open their eyes and see the light of what really has gone on and just how damaged and harmed Elvis and Lisa have been. It's almost like they're in denial. Yeah, Elaine, would you agree with that? It's like they're in denial of the truth. So because they're in denial, there's nothing to defend. You don't have to defend something. You're acting like it never happened. So when you put it in the past, when you say, oh, leave the past in the past, you can't change it, that exonerates them from defending it. Yeah, does that make sense? They pretend it never happened. I think that's... So the wife's just feeding the dogs. Now, whilst my beautiful wife is doing that, I'll put some Elvis on the TV. You right? You're giving them a bit of both, is it? Let's put some Elvis on the TV, guys. What is it? That one could be all right. Oh yeah, that'll do. Right, just a second. Okay, right. You're for you. What time do you have to be there? Well, all right, not for long. Okay. 2 o'clock. Yeah. Let's just warm up my coffee, guys. Now that you know what's gonna happen, guys. The dog's gonna start barking now, but we're used to it, aren't we? The thing is, these channels have people on their show that are Priscilla Bulow supporters, so they have to do a U-turn or not. Do you know what? You've got a good point. If a lot of these channels are made up of Priscilla fans, and they're trying to keep the Priscilla fans happy, they're scared of losing the Priscilla fan subscribers, members, maybe that's the reason. Emily, you don't mind them barking? Yeah, they're defending. Yeah, my dogs are defending Elvis. Yay! I like that, Emily. Right, let me just put. Oops, right. Okay, I've made my I made 1 coffee this morning and I've turned it into 6. All I've done is add water. I don't add more coffee or anything, just water. I just keep diluting it Actually, still tastes all right. Right. See, look, I told you. Right, you've just been out for a walk. You've just been out. Right. The problem is when I open the door for them to let them out, the whole room goes cold. So is he going to come back? Then he'll come in. She'll come in. Then she'll go to that door over there and bark to go upstairs. So I let her to go upstairs, and then she'll come back down and bark to come in here, and then she'll bark again to go outside, and then it all happens again. It keeps happening. Groundhog Day. It happens all day because she has memory loss. Yeah, so it's a madhouse. Is that Charlton Heston? It's a madhouse. Make her a diploma. What's a diploma? Right. What is it? Vibex, what's a diploma? Yeah, we love the doggies, Jean. Right, anyway, so okay, let's just read a couple more. So again, we have Elaine. It's great to discuss about the positives, but the negatives need to be discussed also. There still are and have been some very nasty people in the Elvis and Lisa's life who did them wrong, and all this needs to be exposed. And those that brush it under the carpet reveal scared individuals who won't go against the false narratives that have been spun for the last 48 hours. Elvis and Lisa deserve better. Oh, Denise, thank you. Denise got me a coffee. Thank you, Denise. You're very kind. So I agree with every word of that. I tell you now, I have had a couple of people say to me, why are we having these disagreements? But all I can say to you is they attacked me. I didn't attack them. I did do a 30-second review saying I disagreed with their views on Priscilla, but it wasn't an attack. I did it in I told you she wants to go upstairs now. I did it in a very friendly way. Yes, I'm going to let you upstairs. Go on then. I'll leave the door open for you so you can come back. I'm going to shut the back door so we don't freeze because it's absolutely freezing. It's absolutely freezing today, guys. So I've shut the back door. Now she's gone upstairs. Remember, she's 15 years old. She's gone upstairs. I've left the door open so that she doesn't bark when she comes in. So what she'll probably do is walk in and walk to the back door again and bark again for me to let her out. That's what she'll do. And she'll do it all day, because she's 15 years old. She's lost her marbles a little bit. So I love her so much. I love her. Right, anyway, let's keep going. I love my dogs. They're so funny. Right, okay, so that's that one. I think we're going to go to one more as well. It's pretty obvious we're not going to have time to do this. So it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter because we've got all the time in the world. Off the time machine, you know the time machine? All the time in the world, right? So we've done 1, 2. So let's find the original reaction video I did. Let's see what comments are on there. My God, so that video has had a lot of views, that video. So Nancy is talking about our stalker. So I'm still going to read it because I think Nancy deserves her comment to be read. Look, Louis, the card lady, Elvis would consider her the devil. Elvis would consider the card lady the devil. Now, I've watched a lot of things about Elvis. He would consider her the devil. He believed in God. He believed in Jesus. He believed Let's have a look. If you play with cards to even decide if you should go on to the store, he would be freaked out with her and wouldn't want her near him. I actually don't think she knows anything about Elvis's literature at all. She jumped on the YouTube when the book From Here to the Great Unknown was released, but she doesn't even talk about the book or about Lisa, which is true. She doesn't know anything about Elvis, because if she did, she wouldn't be doing what she is doing. That is subscribers' views, and I get her point though. I think she's really saying that she isn't an Elvis fan. Yeah, she did a quick review on the book From Here to the Great Unknown, but then she went and bought a few books, did some pretend reviews, was really nasty about Mindy Miller, spoke about Mindy Miller like she was the devil, even though we know Mindy Miller is lovely and beautiful. And then from then on, she's been ranting and calling people names, not just me. Don't forget, she really hates other celebrities as well, doesn't she? Like Meghan Markle, and there's many others. She's got it in for a lot of celebrities, and that's just her nature. She's just has a nasty way. Anyway, so that's Nancy's comment, right? So let me just keep going. But Nancy has been pretty supportive. She's been nice, Nancy has. So I think we'll go to one more channel. Let's have a look. See, one more. All right, so we've got Linda. I won't read it out, but hi, Linda. Hope you're well. You enjoying the show? Best wishes to my wife. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. That's Joanne. Let's have a look. So Mike Stone said in his book that he only met Priscilla, a father, once. The relationship he had with her family was surface level. He never elaborated on any further. They did not like him. They were distant people. It seems quite odd. This is Joanne. Now, just on the thing about Mike Stone, I'm waiting for part 2 of Joe Sin's show on Mike Stone. Obviously, Mike Stone at Rare Elvis Photos is being interviewed by Joe. I didn't really like the first one because it didn't really go into the stuff that I want to know about, which is Elvis and Priscilla stuff. Now, it's a great show, man. Joe did a brilliant job. I definitely do recommend that you go and watch it, his interview with Mike Stone. But it didn't get the bits I'm interested in, so I'm waiting for part 2. But Joe did do 2 very good shows. No, 3. Joe's last 3 shows are very good, very good. They obviously he talks a lot about the Desiree and Lucy book. He does a few interviews, but Joe is excelling at the moment. I tell you what. He is extremely impressive. Yeah, he's just a nice laid-back guy with a really cool personality. Obviously very proud of his wife and his family, but he is doing a fantastic job. I'm really impressed by Joe. Yeah, I hope he likes what we do. He generally, when he does message me sometimes, he does join our Facebook. He has joined us here a few times on our live stream. I aspire to be as good as Joe. Yeah, if we ever become as good as Joe's channel, that would be a brilliant goal for me. He really hits the spots, and he made me laugh last night because did any of you watch Joe's show last night? Did any of you watch it? He was showing off these 2 little whiskey glasses that are in a sealed box that are from the 70s. They're like Elvis type souvenirs. And then he made me laugh. He read to us. It was a really nice read. What was the book he was reading? It was, oh, right, a favorite of mine. He was reading June Junico. So I think it's called something like June and the Boy or something. Does anyone know the name of June Junico's book? It was something like, I'm sure it was like June and the Boy from Memphis, something like that. And I love June Junico. That old footage, that old color footage of them on YouTube is so amazing. Them on the fishing boat. I think there's 2 trips they took. I think the first one was June and a few of the Memphis Mafia and a few of Elvis's friends. The second one, they invited Gladys and Vernon as well, didn't they? And so Joe is reading that book, which I really like. Yeah. I definitely want to read that book one day, but I do try, and if Joe's reading a book, I try and stay away from it until he's finished. To give him, I don't want to step on his toes. I want to allow is the wrong word. I like to be respectful and that he does his thing, and then I wait, and then I will read. Sometimes we do crossover because obviously we're reading the Elvis and Me, the From Here to the Great Unknown. We're reading the Lucy book. But generally we do read different books. I know he's read Child Bride. But anyway, did any of you see his show? He brought out the clock. Did any of you see the clock? I just thought it was so cute. And you could tell that he was really chuffed with his clock. I thought it was really sweet, actually. So he goes off. He goes, oh, I'm going to show you something. I could see like an excited little schoolboy look on his face. He obviously likes to wear his cowboy hats. And he's a very cool guy, right? Very talented, brilliant singer. And he comes back with this little clock jingling away that looked like it was very old, but also quite hard to hold. It was full of dangly bits. And he says, oh, it plays Elvis songs. It plays Elvis songs. Whenever it hits 12 o'clock, it plays a different Elvis song, and it wouldn't work. It just gave me the giggles. So he's there holding this clock like this. Like how can I explain it? He's like trying to hold it. So sweet. And then the bits are all dangling out. It looks like it's going to fall apart, but it's actually very cute. And he's trying to get it to work. He goes, oh, maybe it won't work this time, but I'll put some batteries in it. Oh, I just thought it was so funny. And eventually he pressed the button on the side, I think, and it started working. And then the Elvis, instead of a robin popping out and going cuckoo, cuckoo, it was Elvis coming out and singing a song. It worked. It was really a beautiful antique. Yeah, I found it hilarious. I thought it was so funny. I loved it. Joe, I thought it was really good. I like his quirky little ways. Just, he cracks me up. He cracks me up. Did any of you see that? Yeah, Gio, I agree. I agree. I'm never going to be a singer. I'm never going to be a musician, even though I did play the bass when I was a kid. My brother was a drummer. My twin brother is a trained drummer. He's a very good drummer, my twin, yeah? I did play a bit of guitar, a little bit. Let's have a look. June's book is called Elvis in the Twilight Memory. Oh, I don't remember him saying that, though. Unless there's more than one book. I know what I did see was, isn't she about to turn 87 and she's still alive? Yeah, I think I saw that on a comment. I'm a massive fan of June, massive. 1950s, early 56, was it? Big fan of June, big fan. I know how they met. I know quite a lot about the romance. I've seen quite a lot of her interviews as a younger woman and an older woman. So I think she's great. I think her and Anita, very special. I think very special. So I think I've read enough comments. I think I'm going to just scan through your comments, and then we're going to sort of bring it up. I'll try and bring it up to 2-hour video to our live stream. And this live stream is more of a chat. It's more of a chat. I just want to say, I know we've discussed other channels. including, you know who. I have no bad feeling to you guys. None of you. I wish you well in the future. I have nothing against other YouTube, the other YouTube channel. I'm on about the Elvis channel. I don't have anything against you guys. I actually think your channel's quite good. It's nothing wrong with your channel. I do think you made a mistake with me. You made a mistake. But I have nothing against you guys. I have nothing against the two guys in question. I know there was 3 of them, but it's the 2 guys that were trying to sort of set me up on a live stream. But it's so good. It's all good, guys. It's all good. I will say this. The reason we're discussing it is because I want to stand up and really show Team Elvis, show Elvis fans that we are going to defend Elvis no matter what people think. We are going to defend Elvis, Lisa, and the bloodline no matter what people think. Yeah, we're not going to leave it in the past because we can't change it. But I've got nothing against you guys. Enough's enough on that. But with the stalker situation, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it, guys? It's a bit of fun. Come on. Does anyone? No one takes it seriously, do they? Come on. It's just humorous. Come on. It gives us a bit of a laugh, yeah? So even that, come on. I forgive. No bad feelings, no hate, no animosity. I send love, I send forgiveness. I'll always do that, guys. It's fine. Okay, so let's look at some comments. Linda's off the sheet. All right, you take care, Linda. So we've only got a few minutes left anyway. I'm just going to go through some comments. Let's have a look. Linda, yes, for many years, but I decided to choose Jesus. A few of us from the church got together. Yeah, I mean, guys, you know I'm a Christian, yeah? I pray every day. I pray every day. I do. I pray for Team Elvis. Honestly, this is no... When you guys send me messages, sometimes some of you are not well or you're going through a bad time, I pray for you. Honestly, every night I pray for Team Elvis. It's the truth. Of course, I pray for my kids, pray for my wife. I give thanks, appreciation, always, every day. I'm very, very grateful. Tino and Yasmin, it's very important to me that they're Christians. Very important to me. Yeah. The older kids, they're not really interested. But they're at an age now where they're like, Dad, leave me alone. So I do leave them alone. But they know how I feel. So June was 3 years older than Elvis. Right. Thank you, Josie. I didn't know that. I'm going backwards on the comments. Oh, no. Right, Josie. 3 years younger. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Josie. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. Her daughter commented she's 85. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know her daughter commented. Wow. That's brilliant. Do you know what? Someone was saying something quite negative about Anita Wood's daughter. I don't really know about it. Something happened, yeah? Oh, that's what I think it was Joe on Rare was Photos. He said something that she had been involved in a documentary that was very negative about Elvis. Is that true? Anita Wood's daughter. I didn't know about this. I'm pretty sure it was Joe. I'm not definite though. All right, so it's right. Let's have a look. Yeah, I know Miss Sam. She seems lovely. Miss Sam seems really good. In the Twilight of Memory. I'll look that up. But I am going backwards, guys. So June's book is called Elvis in the Twilight of Memory. Okay, thank you for confirming that. Linda, the real tarot card readers are spiritual, not hateful. Now that is so true. That is why I know that the whole thing is a joke. You don't use because I actually think that I actually do believe in these kind of things. If they're done properly by truly gifted people, I actually do believe that it works. But nah, if you're going to sit on a channel and preach hate towards different celebrities, singers, people, neighbors, come on. She's a complete fake, a total fake. It's all pretend. She definitely hears voices, right? The funniest bit is when she says, "Oh, Elvis has just walked past me," or "Lisa has just walked past me." Hello, Lisa has just walked past me. Sorry, I have to stop myself. Right, okay. Right, this right. So Elaine, I want to read Mike Stone's book, then I can get a more balanced view of perspective of his relationship with Priscilla Bueller and circumstances. We have only Priscilla Bueller's now. Yeah, and it's a good point, Elaine. I'll tell you where I am with Mike Stone. Of course, I'm very upset with what happened, the damage that was caused by both of them, yeah, to Lisa. But 50 years have passed. We can't keep attacking these people. Now, what I would like from Mike Stone, it doesn't matter what I want, but this is how I feel. I'm not anyone important. I'm just a guy at home in his kitchen. The fan at home in his kitchen would like to see Mike Stone at least show regret and at least apologize for the past. Yeah? I asked Joe to ask Mike Stone if he's going to show regret or if he's going to apologize for the past. That's all I want. I'm not going to hate on Mike Stone. Not going to happen. But I'm hoping to review Mike Stone's interview with Joe when he does part 2, because part 1 didn't really work for me. I'm definitely not hating on him. Come on, it was 50 years ago. Yeah, she was a stunning woman. He couldn't say no. It's typical bloke, typical man who got turned on and made a massive mistake, massive, that he's had to live with for 50 years. It sounds to me like he's had a lot of hate, and he even had to leave the country in 1975. So that man has paid the price for his horrible decisions that he made as a young man. So he does seem quite smart, quite intelligent. He's got unusual views, you know, the law of attraction and all that. But no, I don't hate on Mike Stone. I don't. Right. Vibex, don't let it worry you. Vibex, you know, with the fake people that are pretending to be spiritual, don't let them bother you. They're harmless. Vibex, please don't worry about that channel. It's just a bit of fun. She has no powers. She cannot speak to spirits, and she doesn't have visions. It's just, come on, guys. Come on, Vibex. Please don't worry. Right, the whole thing is fake. She draws her cards with felt tip pens and little mini pictures, and she sticks them together with sellotape. Come on. Anyone with common sense knows that the whole thing is a joke. Oh, Tony. Oh, that was, I wish I was. Tony. I wish I was. But that is a lovely comment, Tony. Her channel is not an Elvis channel. It is a fake. Yeah. Do you know what? You talking about the word narcissism, I don't think she knows what a narcissist is. You look up the word narcissist. If I got it out now and I read the word narcissist to you, the things that she says about me, that's not narcissism. It's just like, I don't think she knows what the word means. She bases her whole channel on being a victim of narcissism, but she doesn't know what it means. That's what, whenever I watch her, I always think, you don't know what a narcissist is. I do. Right. Obviously, they get the little followers like little sheep, aren't they? There. You get that, don't you? I think all of these hateful people get followers, don't they? Yeah. Hateful followers are usually followed by hateful people. Bitter, sort of lonely, unhappy people follow haters. I've always thought that. Let's have a look. Okay, where are we? Let's keep going. I want to try and go through your comments. Elaine, you're so funny. Elaine, you make me laugh every day. Elaine cracks me up every day. Linda, how's Linda? I'm still, look, I got Linda, I do have your cup. Look, I got 2 cups. Linda bought me an Elvis cup, guys. Come on, look at that. And the pure coincidence is when I received it in the post, I was playing If I Can Dream. That's mad, right? It matches Elaine's book. Look, there we are. So Elaine's book and the cup. Da, da, da. Okay, let's keep going. And what I like that Linda did, Linda, you're still here, aren't you? What I like that Linda did is that she signed it for me. Yeah, that makes it more special to me. Yeah. Louis, a gift for all the work you do defending Elvis Presley, December 2024, from Linda and Team Elvis. Very special, Linda, very special. I will treasure this. I will treasure it. But I don't have time to read it yet, but we're going to. Let's have a look. Okay, let's keep going backwards on the comments. Yeah, we don't want her buried at Graceland. Come on, she lost the right to be buried at Graceland the minute she walked out on him. From that day onwards, game over for being buried there. I actually don't think she will be, but who knows? Yeah, I agree, Elaine. Yeah, I hope Riley does the right thing, and she shouldn't be buried there. She should be buried with her mum and dad. Yeah, and then Navarone can be also buried with Priscilla. I think that makes sense. I don't care where she's buried, as long as it's not a Graceland. Yeah, I agree. I've seen that latest video with Navarone in it. I haven't watched it yet. I accidentally posted it on the Facebook page by accident. I didn't realize I had done it. So when I woke up this morning, I saw that it was on there, the Navarone interview about his drug rehabilitation. So I deleted it. But it had 58 comments on it. But I didn't actually, I won't put Navarone on my Facebook page. It was an accident. So I don't know if any of you saw that. Okay. Louis uses us. We are very expensive. Gio, where's my coffee, mate? Right. I would love to see Elaine on one of those Lifetime movies. I would love to see that, Elaine, on one of those Lifetime movies. Guys, could you imagine if we had a get-together? Could you imagine what it'd be like? We'd all be like drunk, falling around, laughing our heads off. It'd be so funny. If we all got together, it'd be so funny. I think we'd have a time of our lives, seriously. When I've had a few drinks, I'm pretty crazy. Remember, I'm a DJ. Let's have a look. Just keep flicking through. I'm just scanning a lot of them, guys. Hi, Karen. Hope you're well. People continue spreading lies. Priscilla has said, and Billy, her side of the story we have. And I believe her side of the. And let me say it again. People will continue spreading the lies. Priscilla has said, and believe her side of the story, and we have to continue to do our part to set the record straight. Karen, yeah, I agree with that. There's a whole, the word that you use, you say that the words used that they believe her side of the story. Yeah, that is the con, isn't it? I couldn't have put it better. They believe her side of the story, and that they've believed it for over 40 years. And I think this book's 39 years long, is it? She's been spitting the lies, and many millions have fallen for it. This is why we're here, to expose the truth. Elaine, children do not lie about sexual abuse. Give them a doll and they will point to where they have. Yes. There's no way Lisa was lying. No way. No way. So Lisa, well, Linda, great comment. Lisa has been screaming out for years and no one listened. And that's why the book should be more important. We can't let her voice not be heard. Linda, brilliant comment. Now, of course, we are very proud of this book. We're proud that Riley finished it. Yeah, that it's been such a massive success. But I agree that she has been screaming out. You know, for Lisa to feel, yeah, that she felt a necessity, a need, a calling to make these 16 tapes and pour her heart out. Because don't forget, she could have done 16 tapes of happy memories, couldn't she? Oh, this was my lovely life. I had such an interesting life. Look what I did. The end. But no, she didn't do that. She wanted to pour out all details of her life, good and bad, good and bad. And some of these details are extreme and have abuse, serious bad parenting from Priscilla, and many other topics, you know, Michael Jackson, Ginger Alden, there's just many other things. Yeah, I remember Melissa wants me to read the Ginger Alden chapter, and I think she said it might be chapter 2, so I do want to read that for Melissa. So yeah, Thea, that would be a dream. Riley knows her grandmother well enough to save some material from Lisa Marie. Right, I think we're coming to the end now, guys. So yeah, so Thea says Sally is allowed to profit from the past, which isn't fair, is it, guys? She can do the past, but we can't. So I'll just cut the last few comments, and then I'm going to have to say goodbye. What my plan is to do some exercise, running, walking, walk the dogs, and come back. And I'm not sure what mood I'm in. I'm hoping to just do the introduction of this book. This is a fantastic book, The Last Train to Memphis. I've heard some amazing things about this book. Peter Goralnik. I've heard it's very good, but it's a very long introduction. It is literally like 14-page introduction, I think, or something like that. So I'm a little bit nervous. So I have to go, guys. I'll be back. Thank you, everyone. Usual thing, the dog's barking. If you like what I do, get us a coffee, hit us a super thank you, subscribe, become a member. She's not going to stop. Bye, guys. Take care, everyone.